Hello everyone, Felix here. Hold on, give me a second to plug myself into all this. Uh, that came out wrong. Anyways, today, hold on, let me do an audio check. Okay, we're good. We're at 32 volume. Okay, so this particular map, we're just jumping right in because I think I'll provide some context, and I would like to get some ambience from the game, from the map in while I talk. And I do have a few things to talk about. Although, judging by my viewership, it's mostly me rambling myself. It doesn't matter. This happens all the time. This is normal. But hold on, why is this taking so long? Okay, there it is. Yeah, I think it's probably a big map. So, something I have to admit, first off, I don't think this is fully intended as a horror map. This um I thought it was a bit scary. I knew it was probably going to be a little bit creepy. I have played I have played this map before. I have played specifically the first few sections of this map before. And most specifically the parts where nothing happened. And I had let my guard down. I had decided this is just an exploration map. There isn't anything wrong with this place. Um yeah, this map okay, so here it is. This map has a very specific order to be played in. Um, hold on. It has a very specific order to be played in. Do not use no clip to skip parts or something will break. Is designed around single player only. I had the idea of doing it multiplayer, just having someone to help me. But yeah, before playing, please set texture detail and filtering mode to settings the highest possible. While this map is related to the liminal gallery, it does not take place in the gallery itself, nor is it a continuation of my previous maps. I wanted to create something focused more on my personal experiences, not bound by the concept of an AI generated habitat. So he has other maps. This is the only one of Milkman's maps that I have. Shady Milk's maps that I have. There are others, but I don't have them downloaded. I dedicate this map to the librarian, the person who keeps inspiring me to pursue this interest. All photos in this map are done by me. Okay. Why am I bringing weapons in? I need a security object. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I want some kind. I'm not gonna bring anything ridiculous. Just a couple things to hold on to. Nothing too absurd or out of place. Just something that I can something that I can attach myself to. See, well, it's not so bad already. I'm already jumpy. See, to be entirely clear, I am I'm a very jumpy person. I am easily startled. I do not take jump scares or being startled very well. Might as well load that up now. And yes, it's the 1911 from Rising Storm and the Beretta from and the Samurai Edge from. Look, they look nice, okay? Now, why are we bringing guns to a map that doesn't technically let you shoot anything? Well, you're bringing weapons because the Twink Hunter could be around any corner. Felix scared of the snow. Yeah, you're damn right. I'm scared of the snow. I'm I am a tropical sea tribesman. Why would I live near where the snow is? I have been to Maine though. I okay. This is based on his experiences. Hold on. Um Do a press check on that in the bathroom. Yeah, I am a bit scared. Yeah. Oh, face reveal. Face reveal. It's me, Malo7. It's me, Malo7. I have my with my umbrella out because, hold on. Can I turn on this radio? I do play a lot of GMOD off stream. I've used it a couple times for stream. Um, Twice. Once for the Cupid roleplay, the other for hold on. Let's just leave back outside. No, this is. I just wanted. This is supposed to be a contemplative map just as much as it is a horror one. Well, I say because maybe it's the horror one only for me. It's the orange box. Green box. That those are Valve references. But yeah, I all of these. Hold on, some of these covers look familiar. Maybe one of them is Soldier of Fortune or something. But I do like the covers of these seem familiar. They're very much of an older aesthetic. I'm stalling, aren't I? Yes, I am. But and here is where we descend. Into this hallucinatory place in the basement. There's the stairs, and the watermelon becomes a recurring motif here. I spent days pushing through the freezing winds. Every day I kept seeing the same surroundings, the same winter landscape with a puny country road running through. I always stayed on the side. I was afraid when I would go near the road, I'd be found by someone who wouldn't welcome me in this land. One day, I saw something in the distance. A warm, inviting glow shined through the dead branches. Certainly an outlier in the monotony of this dull landscape. It was coming from a small cabin. It felt so hopeful, so charming. I felt like inside I'd finally find someone who was willing to help me. Someone who could maybe explain to me what's going on. I gathered my courage and knocked on the door. As always, only heartbreak awaited. Whoever was residing here already left in anticipation of me. The light was still left on, perhaps only as a lure to keep me here. I knew that the dream would not continue, however, that was probably my only hope. I knew that I could leave now and try again tomorrow in a better place. And this is meant to be contemplative, like I've said. Ignore that I'm holding a gun to it, but this is for my own. Perhaps the safety on? No, let's leave the safeties off for. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this place. Hold on. It does have a way of making you feel so incredibly small because everything is so exaggerated. I know I'm not supposed to have guns on this map, but again, I am just a teensy bit nervous. Just a teensy bit nervous. After I let my guard down, my guard was the last time I played this map, I realized it is probably in my better interest to have my guard up. If you have a correctly made umbrella, you can do some real damage. Well, bath's ready. Bath's ready later, you vile twink. Okay. We saw a bathtub earlier. Well-made umbrella. This was mostly to protect me in universe from the searing cold that is winter. You guys want some watermelon? This is a recurring motif throughout the map. This is a recurring, like, at least I have someone to talk to. I have you guys. Hopefully the 2 to 3 people remaining in chat. Would you like some watermelon? Would you like some watermelon? I might, hold on. I might take this with me. It's fresh. This is some kind of rock pattern. I am stalling. I don't care. I am stalling. It's some kind of, is it a gate? The material? This is the bottom of where I entered. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go to the center, or why am I bringing this everywhere? Because, well, quite frankly, whatever. Oh, my... No? Okay. I guess not. Hey, this is the art gallery. This is the art gallery. This is the last place I knew I was safe the last time I played this. I think I'll take this in a bit and stop and take this in before going through the rest. Hold on. Nope, there's nothing down there. Hmm. That is... It's a nice picture. It's, some kind of a coral reef, and above the waves there is a pool, and these are supposed to be photographs, but, like, they make you... I think possibly the point of these is to make you feel like... make you pretend there was something coherent, like, here you can pretend that is a projector or something, and with microphones. Here you can pretend this is moths on a garden wall or something. Um, when you look closer at everything, it becomes nonsensical. You can make out a penguin in a pool or something. It's supposed to be some kind of pool or coral reef in the pool. There's that going on. There's like you see things in... This is the last... I am stalling. Oh, hold on. That's the wrong button. Um. Anyway, so this is supposed to be... This is obviously some kind of park, and I think I like this picture the most. Besides the pool one. Besides the pool one, such as the nature of the art gallery. This is probably the last place I knew I was safe. I would go into... third. I don't... Hold on. Hold on. Nope, I can't turn that on. I seemingly cannot turn these on. Hold on, it glitches out sometimes. This is normal. I guess not. And this is... Oh yeah, the pictures are gone. This is... It's supposed to be an emotional map, but yeah, I just... There's a damn... There's something here. Oh, this part. This part is the last area I knew I would... This is where the monster was. These general areas. Admittedly, I don't like being here. Being entirely real, I do not like being here. I don't handle this stuff well, man. I don't... Look, I know it's literally just like some stupid thing or whatever. It's probably even a static object. It's probably a static object because... Yeah, it was in these hallways. I don't like being here, man. I regarded this as like an exploration thing. And then... For fuck's sake, man. Yeah, this was originally... I don't... Check. Think it was up here. I don't... Whenever there's something out down here... Ah, motherfucker! Oh, I don't like it here, man. I don't fucking like it here. I knew it was just a guy. It's just a guy. It's not even that scary. I don't want to be here, man. I don't like this place. I don't excuse me. I don't like this place, man. I've got 11 rounds in the mag. Okay. Got 11 rounds in the mag. I don't like being here. I don't like being here. I don't like being here. I'm not comfortable in this space, you know? I'm not I know cuz I know it's there. I know it's fucking there. See, yeah, he when he moved down there. The watermelons are a recurring motif here, like I've said before. Is that door open? Yeah, it does. Yeah, howdy. Hey Clanker, I'm not comfortable. There there's stuff in this place that I don't like. I don't like this place. I want to leave. I yeah, I want to leave, man. I don't like this place very much. I don't like being on this floor in this part of the level. I know he's probably harmless and it's just here to give me a scare. I I why couldn't I just play some kind of fucking zombie game where my bullets would be effective and I could uh I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there either. I know that's where we came from, I think. I'm gonna stick upstairs because I don't know. I just hate this place, man. I hate this fuck. I am in third person because I don't like being. That's a sauna. I can't interact with that because I don't like being jump scared. I I like seeing around corners and exploiting the map. I don't want to go to the area that I knew he was in. I don't want to go to the Shadow Man area. I'm not. I don't want to do that. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, that's just the chairs. And this is a model of the houses. Um and so hi Clanker, how are you? Oh, this is a pool. Oh, this is the obligatory liminal pool, I guess. And there are pool chairs that are at the bottom. What is that supposed to symbolize? What do the pool chairs at the bottom of the pool symbolize? And the gigantic clock. Maybe this is representative of the constant passage of time. Maybe it is. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How are you? Yeah, so earlier today, I got into some kind of I don't want to be caught off guard, man. I got into an argument with Poe. You know Poe, right? Poe's lawyer. This is the sauna. That's very nice. And that leads to this section of the rooms. And so it does seem to be a Euclidean area, like where things connect. That's a storage room. I don't want to go in there yet. Well, I might have to, but I don't want to. Anyways, I fucking hate this place, man. Fuck this place, man. I don't like it here. It's not fun being in these corridors, searching for something that might try to harm you. It is not comforting at all. I am not fond of this place very much. I will shoot anything that moves that isn't me. That is I've already expended 15 rounds. I've already expended 4 rounds at something I thought I saw. See again, I don't like it's fear of the unknown that gets me. I think that's what it is. It's just like the general idea of the unknown. Besides things that disgust me or some kind of face that provokes a flight or fight or flight, and well, not just the unknown, because the idea of the unknown, it is itself like if you know something is somewhere, if you know something is so if you know this has the most rounds in the mag, so that means I'm gonna take it. What if I just look away from the game and then what if I just looked away from the game? That leads to no. Oh, this is a skylight to the I guess we're in space. See, I fucking hate this game, man. I don't like doing this. This isn't. Yeah, see? There he is. I don't like that guy. I know where you are. I see you. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see your damn face in here anymore. Ah. Hi Clanker. I'm gonna stall here for a bit because I know it's just like some stupid black figure, and I'm pointing a gun at it because I'm a pussy bitch. Okay. What should I talk about to take my mind off of it? Poe, I was talking about him earlier today. Oh, well, talking to him earlier today on Twitter. I have featured his tweets sometimes, a few times here on my channel, mostly in discussion with movies or Marvel or something like that. And one of the things he said was, I don't like what he said verbatim was, I don't like war. I prefer eating women and drinking apple teas, something like that. Something about eating women and drinking apple teas. Now, normally, this is a perfectly fine masculine statement, but an argument that I had, and that don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. I don't want to be, I don't be alone with him. I don't want to be alone with him. I don't want to be alone with him. Okay, something that I argued was it was very unmasculine of him to say that he doesn't like war, but he likes apple teenies and eating women. Now, eating women and like liking apple teenies is a little bit gay. At least that's what it is. It's perfectly fine. From what I understand, the name of the drink came from a TV show, some kind of medical drama or something like that. I think it might have been so like the catchphrase was apple martini or apple teeny easy on the teeny or something like that. And it's not a very masculine drink, even if it was ordered by a man. It's a little bit gay. And so I think it's fine to be a little bit gay. It's fine. I am a bit fruity. I do. I don't know if I've talked about it on here before, but it's okay to be a little bit fruity. But that is too fruity to be merely just a little bit fruity. That is just like full on gay. That is pretty gay. That's what it is. It is pretty gay. See, okay, when I came into this structure, when I came into this part of the building, I thought that guy was just like I thought the guy there that I'm looking at in the window eating women like sexually or cannibalistically, knowing him both, he is like a very eccentric individual. He's like I mean, both can mean the same thing. Both can mean the same thing. But it was his denial of an interest in war. Well, which is a perfectly fine statement on its own, but it's not very masculine. See, it's fine to be fruity or a bit homosexual if you're dealing with matters of war. If you're dealing with matters of war, because homoeroticism is natural in men, the same way some level of sapphism is natural in women, like what you see in Phase Connect members. But to be entirely clear and honest, if there's anyone from Twitter watching me, is that if you take away the man, like you can be a little bit gay, but you can be not manly. You can be gay and not manly. And what he said, even how straight it was with a reference to eating women, it is still gay. It is still gay without it is still gay without being masculine. Something can be gay while being masculine, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly well. But what he said was not masculine. And I know the literal twink on the internet, the little twink e-boy on the internet is talking about masculinity, but that is just me being entirely honest. That is not a masculine statement. If you say you don't like war, and but you prefer apple teenies in the company of women, even if it is for consumption, even if it is for consumption, it is still homosexual. All that being said, hold on. Let's see if my 1911 doesn't cast a shadow. It still does. Hold on. Is that fucker moving? Is that fucker moving? Hold on. Okay, let's go back into first person. You can tell he's an object, or just like some kind of entity. I'm gonna mag dump that fucker if he moves. I'm being entirely clear. I'm not approaching him from that angle either. You see, this is why I don't want to play this fucking map. I don't want to do this, man. I don't want to do this. I'm not comfortable here. Let's go back here. Where we know we can see him. Anyways, so someone said to me, "Oh, you're just like, oh, liking war. You must be just like all the other men who you're just regurgitating what is told to you because you're a man. You're supposed to be told that you like war." But honest thoughts when it comes to war. Well, in an honest sense, war is bad. In a like honest, real political sense, war is bad. It's violent. It is violent. It causes death and destruction of people, and it ruins countries, and it disrupts my daily life. All that being said, I think military conflict is extremely interesting because that's just part of. It's not just because of my nature as a man, because there are people who don't. There are men who don't care about it. It's just that, quite frankly, I just find the stuff used in it and the aesthetics and stories of war very interesting because, quite plainly, they are interesting. They're fascinating. They're a part of human history. It's part of history. But you know, well, am I truly a bottom gay twink if I think about the Chrysler XM1 Abrams turret on like the American that was when it was a 105 millimeter gun on a chieftain chassis because it has the same turret ring. Is it? I'm stalling. Yeah, I am stalling because I don't want to go in there. You see, I remember a post somewhere saying Americans are afraid of only like a couple things. And those are things that you can't kill with bullets. Well, I've shot at him. I don't know if he can die to bullets. I don't know what he's gonna do to me. I don't know what he's gonna do to me if I approach. Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't like it here. Yeah, coffins, lots of coffins. This is a funeral home, reference to something like that. Might as well get it out of the way. He isn't there, but I'm expecting a jump scare. Anyway, I think I'll stop here. No, I'm not gonna stop here, but I have to continue talking because I'm not comfortable. Um, uh, yeah, this is why something I plan. I don't know what in me said if I complete this map within like before the end of stream, I was gonna like I don't know. Oh, let's before I if I complete this map before the end of stream, I was gonna try the lost wallet. If I suck at handling this, I am not gonna enjoy the lost wallet. Um, I am not going to enjoy the lost wallet because, quite frankly, I have all the lights in my room turned on. I think I'm gonna turn on another one. Yeah, see, it's all better now. Most of the screen is still pitch black. Um, that's stupid, man. I'm gonna waste electricity. But yeah, I already have two lights in my room turned on. Uh What was I saying? Yeah, Lost Wallet. I was not gonna enjoy. Yeah, I'm gonna reload. I was not gonna enjoy Lost Wallet just purely on the sake of ignore that my two handguns draw from the same ammo pool. Um, but yeah, Lost Wallet is supposed to be a lot scarier, like a lot more emphasis on like cheaper jump scares and like presence. Like I don't know. There's another one called Nemophobia, which I have downloaded, part one and part two. But that requires a second player, and that's like a like mix of liminal space and stuff like that. I don't want to go here, man. I don't want to. I don't want to go here. This is where the figure was. I guess I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to be here, man. This is. This is not. This is not good for my soul. I just don't want to be here. Okay, so he is. He is there. I don't want to go there either. Motherfucker. Oh, what's my heart rate? Am I making a big deal out of this? Yes, I am. I'm just not comfortable about this, okay? I would rather go to the fucking dentist than this. I have a dentist appointment tomorrow. I would rather do that than do this map. I I'm just not comfortable, okay? I don't handle this well, and I'm gonna if I see any motherfucker, I'm gonna blast him. That's quite frankly what it is. Okay. So this is some kind of nursing home, evidently. Let's let's go back to the pool. Let's go back to the pool. I'm more comfortable here. Okay, we saw the figure. Okay, we just have to go back down to where the figure was moving. I don't. Anyway. Anyways, what else was I talking about? Okay, yeah, Leah. So I'm gonna make a series of controversial statements when it comes to Leah. Would I consider her one of my Oshis? Yeah, she's kind of my Oshi. I like to watch her. She's an Leah's a very interesting person, and I like her presence. I like her presence. I like seeing what she does in Face Connect. I think her streams are very interesting. I don't find her unpleasant at all. I think she's very wonderful. This is not meant as to insult her or anything. This is just my personal opinion. My take on Leah is I have a clip of her. I have a clip of Leah on my channel saying that she is a lesbian. I don't believe that. I don't like all due respect to her. All due respect and like honor to her. This is just my commentary on it. I'm just like this is normally something I should keep to myself. I don't entirely believe it, and I don't mean this in a demeaning. Ooh, you want like in a demeaning way, but I don't entirely believe it because of the like she's expressed such very strong interest in men or at least male characters before. And that's the thing with Fujoshis really. Like Fujoshis will often claim that like they're my last for context, my last girlfriend was a Fujoshi. The funny like the only girlfriend I ever had, that's like the only one that could be classified as a girlfriend was a Fujoshi. And she yes, why did she become your girl? Why did you agree to be your boyfriend if you knew she was asexual? Because she told me that she was asexual or at least or like aromantic and that she didn't like hold any but she was all due respect to her as well because I don't want to disparage her. I want to talk about her in good faith, but these are just my honest thoughts. When it comes to my old girlfriend, she she clearly still had some level of sexual interest or like romantic interest in characters that weren't her own. It's like it it's a bit in denial. Like they're like a lot like we're precluding mental issues like precluding mental issues within a person might prevent them from fully exploring some side of them. And so they like a more, especially if it's like a more traditional, I don't want to go down there. Especially if it's like a more like traditional idea of sexuality. For example, like Leah, um I don't believe entirely that she isn't attracted to men purely because like she, like you like woman, it's not even like Leah's a Fujoshi and she reads a lot of gay porn. That's like quite frankly what it is. Like no buts, ifs and ands about it. That's gay porn. Um and this is full image stuff. This is not like literary romance or gay romance, like purely on a paper, like words on a paper just for the sake of it. This is full on imagery that she is reveling in. And I don't like uh, that's not Leah's absolutely bi. Yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth, Antioch. She is absolutely bi. I just like with all due respect to her, all respect to her, I don't mean this to as an insult to her, but this is just an observation that I have that I probably is best for me to keep my mouth shut, but I'm not keeping my mouth shut because it's gone too far. Leah feels like she had like she isn't she's bi, but she's not comfortable talking to men in real life. She is not like in at least in a romantic sense. She in an intimate sense, she is not able to intimately connect with men despite being attracted to them. And I think that's an aspect of like people should consider before putting specific labels on themselves. Like for example, like me being entirely clear, I might like I think I've said it before. I am probably a little bit bi. Um, I think I've said it before. Like I'm not interested in intimacy, physical intimacy with another male, but I can appreciate the presence of another man. I can appreciate like how like I can appreciate my fellow man, my fellow male in that way. It's funny because my dad has always like a lot frequently accused me of being gay or just like in a joking way. I don't want to go down there, man. I'm gonna I should have brought an automatic firearm. I should have. You know what? Now that I know what I'm dealing with, I need another security object, and for that, I'm gonna. Where is that? Hey, I've featured. I'm bringing over a channel relic, a relic from earlier this year. Hold on. Let's get the service rifle. This is in full auto now because I'm not comfortable. Okay, yeah, I'm bringing a fucking M16 into a horror map. I Every step of the way has to be some kind of like thing that frightens me, you know? Felix, my hands were busy. What the fuck are you talking about? Can we talk about Perun the War slideshow guy? Hold on. Perun, let me look it up on my phone. Oh, the Perun I war game with NATO. Oh, that guy. I don't follow him. I don't follow him all that much. I've only heard of him a couple like once or twice. Hold on, which gives the greater field of view? It might be the rifle. It might be the rifle. Oh, I made it. I made it. Hold on. I probably don't want to go in here, but see, there's the thing with me, and that's my problem. Curiosity, okay? I know that the monster went in here, and I was able to escape to the next side, and despite my deathly fear of him, I can't help but open this door. And I can't open the door, which is a good thing. Which is a good thing. Okay. I'm here in the next section. I've never been here before. I have never explored this area. Yes, I have my rifle out. Um, anyways, what the fuck were you talking about? I was talking about Leah and like relationships and stuff like that. Being open, like I guess like people aren't always honest with themselves when it comes to attractions, and I think that's perfectly fine. Again, like I think Leah is bi. I think Leah is bi, but she just isn't ready to feel that way yet. Like I don't mean this in an insulting way. I mean this in like let her be. Like I know that like I don't know. It's probably gonna be. Hey, we're in the art gallery again. Oh, we're in Oh, that's an interesting optical illusion. That is a really interesting optical illusion. Yeah. I like how that was handled. Hold on. That is a picture, is it not? That is a picture. Or hold on. I'm I I don't wanna this this looks vaguely more inviting. Oh, this is a buffet. Anyways, I say as I have my M6 I have an M16 and an M16A1 out. Um, I'm gonna stick to the areas with the most light. Oh, what else should I talk about? Ogos. You know Ogos from Girls Front Line? You know, oh, this is a speaker. Are you guys familiar with Ogos? Hold on. Oh, that's missing a texture. Are you guys familiar with Ogos from Girls Front Line? Oh, New Vegas turned 15 this week. Yeah, I played it off stream for its birthday. I talked about it last stream. Oh, there's more watermelons. Um, oh, there's that's nice. Around the corner. Round around the corner. Na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. I don't know. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, yeah, you missed it yesterday, and not last night. On Monday, not yes. It was on Monday, last Monday. Well, this Monday that I talked about it, and what is it? Well, yeah, there's only one guy in the audience. That's a bit sad. Hold on. There's been an error, a misunderstanding. Okay. So this is the area I explored. Otherwise, is there anything I can interact with here? No. There's been an error, a misunderstanding. Okay. Well, I hope, oh, oh wow, that's quite pretty actually. That's very pretty actually. I like that. It's very nice. It's like as uneasy as I am, this is very pretty. It is very I like when I was in Hawaii and it was raining, that one guy, all me baby, shut up. Um, this like when I was vacationing in Hawaii and like on the last islands, I think it was Kauai, yeah, Kauai. Like I was in my hotel and it was started raining the day we got there. This was like kind of like the image that I got because tropical rainforest plus like the interior of like an urban building, it kind of looked like that, and I felt like it was a little bit comforting actually. Am I gonna drop down here? Hold on. Can I move between the cars? No, I'm trapped here. I'm gonna. It looks like I'm holding up someone, but I'm gonna be a good little boy, a good man, and just like not harass the other passengers. I am still very much nervous about like the presence of that man of the shadow man. It disturbed me a bit. Okay, I know this isn't even supposed to be entirely a horror map, but you, you can see how uneasy I am. So this is like this really is supposed to be like a representation of Shady Milkman's dreams. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Anyways, yeah, I am. See, I like if you've been to New York, if you've been to fucking New York, the subway is not gonna be a fun place to host this kind of thing. And you know what? For extra mental security, this is gonna be a stand-in for my SPAS 15. Yes, this is establishing some level of lore. Um, some level of lore to why I always have the Beretta and the 1911 in the stuff that I make, in the stuff that I in the like yes, I know this is a GMOD character. I will it will never end to amuse me how I'm getting recruitment ads for American federal agencies, Lamau. Anyways, the 1911 and the Beretta are the two main ones. Are the two primary weapons I as Felix use. As secondary carry to my bow and arrow, to my bows and arrows as a cupid. This is mainly for offensive and defensive purposes. When things get hairy and I'm very much in need of self security, we have this. And it's all wood furniture. It's all wood furniture and very well furnished because it needs to look nice. We're in a very romantic profession, and I don't like this area. Am I supposed to follow the music? Oh man. Oh wow. That reminds me of something at sea. That's really interesting. I don't wanna let me see my crosshair. I don't want to be around here. This is I've gained a little bit of confidence, but you know what? I'm gonna hold on. Let's double back, and then let's double back. This is a stand-in. Hold on. This is a stand-in for my SPAS 15. Yes, it's that shotgun, but that's if push comes to shove. I think we'll stick with that for now. My SPAS 15, the SPAS 15 and the M4 custom is meant for that's just pitch black darkness. And there's nothing here. Oh wow, that's really pretty actually. See, I'm still on edge, man. I'm still on edge. Oh, I guess I can't cross to there. You hear the pitter patter of my footsteps, and you can't help but just be very. Oh wow. Hold on, is this Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need my rifle out for this one. Um, this feels like are you guys familiar with what is it? MyHouse.wad, but this without like with only a couple of the monsters. This is a striking image though, like very much like Olympus, the burning of Olympus and stuff like this. This is the term Olympus has fallen, but this is very interesting, as unsettling of an ideal this all is. This is like the crumbling of Olympus after the gods have turned their after the gods have left or struck down the human temples with their wrath or something like this. And I don't know if there's any precedent for this in Greek mythology, but Greek or Roman mythology, but it does evoke that kind of presence. And there's the void of space back there. And probably more secrets that I should be looking for. I'm not gonna. Thankfully, my health has been restored, so I'm not like. If this had realistic fall damage, it's a good thing I turned off. This is some kind of gazebo here. It's a good thing I turned off realistic fall damage, or else I would like absolutely be dead right now. These are poplar, I think, trees. Poplar trees. These would look really nice in like some kind of. I was gonna say it looks these would be nice in some kind of like Nevada or California neighborhood, and then I remembered California neighborhoods like to burn. Anyways, yeah, this is well, if anything, besides me being scared, is this stream is probably the one that gets me into hot water just by me talking about about phase talents that way, and then the watermelon. Reconciliation, insanity. Is this a false memory as well, or is it genuine this one time? Now is not the time for that. I will find out soon enough regardless. I can't tell what's real and what's not. The earlier memories are becoming hazy now. Soon, I won't be able to recognize them at all. Everywhere I wander in this deluded realm, I'm surrounded by fading paramnesia. And here we are again. It repeats itself often. It does repeat itself quite often. And here we go. Here we are again. And I'm back here again. Which means I'm gonna have to face the Shadow Man again. There are more doors this time. There are more options. This is some kind of, I see, yeah. It's again, I'm glad this is more contemplative. This is not my primary. This meant. I wish they did have like the TFA compatible SPAS 15. That would be really nice. Anyways, hold on. This is his bed, displayed as an exhibit. He's dreaming. This is the old, like the creepy area was like a nursery home. Or hold on, this is a new area. That was the old area. Maybe I won't have to deal with the Shadow Man. Okay, that area led to the one with the Shadow Man. This area hopefully is something clearer of mind, and like like I lied. I know it's like I said GMOD horror, but I was kind of hoping I would be lying because I'm not comfortable with GMOD horror. Oh, I'm on a train. You guys ever see the James Bond movie Spectre? Or a lot of Bond movies, actually. Simulated background. Hold on. That might do us better in these close quarters. In these closer quarters. it's empty. Yeah, if you know what myhouse.wad is, if you know what, like, it feels like this. It feels like that. It's very contemplative, very slow. There's a lot more gameplay in myhouse.wad, of course, but you know, there's a lot more gameplay in that. I like I guess the guy being scared is just me. But I am, in fact, those are the sleeper. This is the sleeper car. This is the adjoining area. I am not comfortable always in these kind, like, into heavily liminal spaces. This is why I'm glad to have you guys to talk to, because it takes my mind off of the fear that I have on hand. And I really appreciate all of you for just bearing with me through my nonsense talking, through my potentially offensive talking. Are we going to City 17? But yeah, I am thankful for you guys. Who's the I don't want to know. Uh, this is a time where oh gosh. Oh shit. This is probably going to be the real horror section, isn't it? I must steel myself. I must steel my mind and body to kill whatever comes for me next. I That is not a comforting sight at all. I like the relative safety of the train. Been watching Feral Historian lately. I feel like it'd be up your alley. I have a lot of Feral Historian stuff in my watch later, especially like the Fallout related stuff. Starship Troopers. I'm trying to find the other stuff, the other ones as well. There's Patrick H. Willem, which deals with movies. I love you too, bro. Yeah. Ah! This is not comforting. I need my crosshairs back. Yeah, I don't. This is a hellish environment. I probably have to enter this cave. No? Oh, okay. I don't like being here. I don't like being here. I need to I don't like being there. You see, in a normal combat map where you'd like kill stuff, like you're supposed to, like, what you're gonna see. But in here there's no guarantee of that. There's no guarantee of that. I've already expended several rounds shooting at something that I saw moving, and Pilgrim Pass 2. Pilgrim Pass. I don't want to be here, man. Oh, this is computer. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk about Metal Gear. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Snake eater, in my time, there'll be no one else. Crime. This is like very corporate office. I don't know why, but like maybe it's just because there's a sense of familiarity. This feels like, hopefully I will not eat my words, but there's less scary because you don't think of a Windows screensaver or like a Mac screensaver and think of something scary. Yeah, this is very very corporate, very high tech. I like this isn't my kind of aesthetic. I like something more rustic, more, well, that's an overused term, something a bit more like retro, like Art Deco and such. But this, like, in some cases, brutalist architecture and like styling such as this can be kind of comforting, actually. I like how, like you're self-assured in your elitism. Oh, this kind of looks like a James Bond villain base. I like the exposed rock that they have here. This is very nice. This is a good looking base. If you're like a villain, this would be a good base. Hey, I'm gonna take one. I'm gonna take this. Hold on. I can't. Oh, I can. I'm gonna still. You guys want some watermelon? I got some watermelon here. I got some I got some watermelon. In my time, sneaking like a snake. I don't like all of Callie's music, and I think like the Metal Gear one was terrible, but um I don't hate Callie. She, like, originally my first English Oshi was Callie. No, it was Ame, actually. It was Ame, and I think to a smaller extent Kiara. And ooh, locker room. This is very comforting. This is, even if it is just like a picture, I could sit in front of this. I could sit in front of this. Kiara and Ame were my first. Later on, like, as I kind of drift away from Ian, like, what is it? What's her name? Yeah, Callie. Callie became it for a while. Like, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I'm not like a rap fan. My most played artists when it comes to rap are like Eminem, Kanye, 50 Cent, and the guy that wrote "Got Yourself a Gun," "Get Yourself a Gun" or something like that. And it's only because of specific songs. I don't follow artists. I don't like. I very rarely follow artists or bands. I follow very specific, like, like whatever earworm comes into my mind, I will like it. And let's breach. Oh, that's nice. There won't be a warning. That's not comforting. As comforting as this is, like, that message does not fill me with confidence. Ame, have you listened to the metal version of the song she did? It was closer to what she wanted to do originally. Oh, I didn't. Like, because I know, like, of Callie and everything. Can I climb this? Apparently not. Um, we've got tank controls. We've got. That's not. That's not a comforting message. I don't like that very much. I don't like this anymore. I always said it was like, ooh, it's so corporate and interesting. I don't like it anymore. I think it's because of the lack of light. Fun fact, stairways are like the worst place to be in a gunfight, both for if you're attacking or defending. Quite frankly, because, like, of the lack of options that you get. The lack of defensive options that are available to you is very difficult in a gunfight. There's the door. I don't want to. I'm nervous, man. There won't be a warning. That's. I don't. I don't. Maybe this is a Rorschach chest, or like, or some kind of a rock-based Rorschach chest. I don't like what I see in there. I don't know. All black and all white. It's not. It's not comforting. I don't. I don't like this place. I don't like this place. What can I tell? What can I tell you? I'm not fond of this place. Callie had a really great pack of songs in 2021. I haven't quite kept up with her later releases. Yeah. But yeah. Oh shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't want to. I don't want to be here. 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 I'm not fond of this place. I do not care for it very much. No amount of like firepower can really dispel the fear, the abject fear that you get with being in a dark room, knowing something is probably going to come out. Um, I, oh man, ah. Have you ever thought that, like, you know, the fear from Metal Gear Solid 3? He's not that scary. This is pretty scary. This is scarier than the fear. Um, I'd rather go to the dentist than do this, man. Ugh. I'd rather have them tell me that my wisdom teeth are fucked up than like I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Ah! Fuck! I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You see, like it's not the guns or like whatever. You know what provides the most security is having another person there with you, someone that you know, and having them. No, let me back in here. There we go. I don't I don't like it here. I don't like it. I don't. Let me back in. Ah! I know there. I know it warned me. I know it warned me. I'm not. It's like there's a difference, you know, between scenarios where the lights turn off. You know, nothing's gonna happen because they'll turn it back. They'll turn back on in a minute, and then the lights turning out in a situation like that. I feel like this is gonna sound really weird, and it's a very like I guess a very embarrassing confession for myself to have. Ironically, as a child, I was never afraid of the dark because, you know, as a child, I was never afraid of the dark. It's not something that I was like particularly scared of, mainly because I was exposed to so little horror ideas and stuff like that. I was always easily scared, but I was exposed to such fewer horror ideas that I was exposed to such so fewer horror ideas that I guess I couldn't imagine myself a monster scary enough that would that it wouldn't be if it was scarier like if it was scary in the daytime like if it wouldn't scare me at night if it was whatever it was like I wasn't imaginative of that but then as getting older and I guess getting more paranoid of paranormal stories of things that you like being more aware of the world and that like things that may not always be seen that's you get a bit more frightful of the things that are in the corner of your eye and I feel like it is contradictory that as you grow older I have more things to be afraid of in the dark than because of the introduction of things that came to me as I got older. As things, yeah, nah. uh, you have a shotgun. You have a shotgun. Oh, it's what the fuck is that? Okay, there's there's reflections. I don't. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm not. I don't handle this stuff well. Needless to say. uh, uh, I'm. It's, there's a reason I had to be coaxed. I had to coax myself into doing this and delude myself that this would be over soon because it's not over soon. I. Uh, it puts you on edge, man. I hate how on edge this puts me. It's because normally in liminal space maps, like that you download on Gmod, you know there's nothing there. You just want to take in like the creepy atmosphere and like the cool art and everything. In here, it's just like it keeps throwing curveballs at you, and you aren't sure of what to expect. You're not. Oh man, I'm not sure of what to. I'm not sure. I man. See, like when it comes to light fixtures in maps like these, when it comes to light fixtures and maps like these, like when the lights go out, you can't rely. Yeah, it's like you can't rely. I don't like these areas of the map. Check your corners, check everything because I don't like this place, man. We're back here. It's the two people there. I don't man. And we're back to it being a horror map. After me liking that everything was going so smoothly, we're back to that. We're back to that. And Felix doesn't like getting edged. Yeah, I like to go. I don't like getting. I can't say that. I can't say that. Uh, I can't say that. Edge, edge, goon, edge, edge, goon, edge, edge, goon. I don't like being edged. Yeah, you're right. I don't like. You're right. I don't like being edged. Uh you see, it's just like that idea. Your warning being a statement, your warning is a statement that says there will not be a warning. How fucking unsettling is that? You see, this is why I like Emesis Blue. Okay, it explores really creepy and horror and like terrifying topics. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. Next week, next. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check the days. October 30th next week. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do an MSS Blue watch along. Genuinely, like it is a horror movie I can take. It's TF2, which makes it like Source Engine. It's Source Engine related, which makes it interesting. And Source Engine. It's like it's TF2, it's all that stuff. But I can take it. It's like it's action. It's psychological thriller. It's a psychological horror thriller with action elements, and I think it's done really well as well. Like how like all the creepy stuff is handled really well. There are minimal jump scares. Um, I'm gonna do that'll be my first live film freak out. I know one of you suggested I do Monster House. That was the other room for that. Check your corners, check your corners. Check your corners, check your corners. And then, anyways, yeah, MSS Blue. I'm fond of that. I'm gonna watch MSS Blue with you guys. How did you manage with Voices of the Void? I don't play Voices of the Void. I don't play Voices of the Void. I think I watched that's not settling. I can't see through the window. I watched I think Hoshi Umbra and edit.exe play through it. I'm not I don't play Voices of the Void. I don't do that. I don't play Voices of the Void. Um Actually, you know what? Is a single player first person survival horror game where you play as a scientist in an isolated research lab. Um Analyze signal from space, horror signal simulator, Eternity Dev Wiki, Mr. Doctor Nose's most recent game, born out of a dream for more content for the game's concept. Um Easter eggs and secrets. For immersion, disable the music. Advanced educational and the Ari Ryle, Doc Dr. Kell. There are many secrets hidden around the map. Yeah, Voices of the Void jump scare. I don't handle jump scares well. I don't handle like I don't like it here, okay? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Hold on. This game looks sick, but I don't handle jump scares well. It's kind of like I guess like I thought about Signalis recently. Does this game have if it's for you, what's the tutorial exception? A secret jump scare, whatever. Ain't clicking that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna handle Voices of the Void. I couldn't handle Voices of the Void. Um Signalis, yeah, commentary on Signalis because I knew someone who played it, but I feel like the community is very insufferable because of like certain themes of the game. It has a big following in certain communities, and those communities don't align with other communities that I'm a part of. The guns and the weapons look sick in Signalis, but well, first off, it's a horror game. Second, the subject matter isn't really my thing. I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. Like flight. Like I have a very active fight or flight reflex or response, and this is like paying that endlessly. Like my brain is telling me, ah, ah. I'm not happy with this place. I'm not happy with Fading Paramnesia. I like the design. But like this is why I don't review horror like most horror movies I'm not gonna review. I really like for example, I'm really big into sci-fi. I love the concept of alien, of the xenomorph and everything. But I feel like I couldn't bring myself to watch the original Like, I might watch Aliens. I feel like I couldn't always bring myself to watch the original because I just, like, I don't enjoy like, I enjoy reading about creepy things and, like, unsettling things. That's my kind of brand of horror. I like watching Wendigoon videos or something like that, or something like Wartime Stories of the Tape Emporium. I don't handle I like I wanna experience it vicariously. I don't wanna experience it firsthand, and that's why I'm having so much trouble with this fucking map. Can I stay up here? I wanna stay up here. I wanna stay up here, man. Oh, this is where all the this is his idea of where all the shopping carts go. Um, I'm not a big fan of this place. I'm not a big fan of this place, motherfucker. I This is why I'm playing it in third person too, because I don't like it. I don't like being here. I don't like being here. It's just like I don't. It's dark places with things in them that you cannot confirm that are empty. You cannot if you cannot confirm. Oh man, I don't like being edged. I don't like being edged. I don't like being scared either. I just it's not like it's not an emotion that I relish. It's like oh, okay. It's not an emotion that I relish. I don't want to disappoint y'all, but I'm like, oh, it's been 6 minutes since I last paused, I think. Heart is heavy. Heart is heavy. Heart is heavy. Oh, it's like it's that dichotomy between mirrors. You see, like this is why I really do prefer like intensely when I I really do prefer intensely when there's other people, when there's other people that I can share this with. Like friend swap, I don't know. Um if there's other people, it makes it less scary because like there's other people that can share your misery with. Hey Wog, hey what's going on? If you play first person, it will get you into the shooter game mindset. Not it's even shooters, even like I might like mm, even shooters like I can have sometimes have problems with. Um then treat it like the goal is to hunt the thing. Well, I'm alone and I don't it's part of I kind of hate myself. I am like bounding between hiding areas and that sort of thing. Why are there's watermelons in the pool? I don't like this. I know it all seems so familiar. I'm not a fan. Okay, that is just tragic though. Like the idea of the fake blue sky. Corners. Hold on. Okay. Did that change anything? Okay. It's slowly there's lights. It's slowly if you could stay in here for a while. And there it is. This area once again, but it's getting darker. It's slowly getting darker. We're back here again, so I have a moment to breathe. That is unfamiliar. So, hmm. Oh, the rock type changed. This is granite now. This is some kind of granite. And that's that black slate rock that I was seeing earlier. Oh, it's like some kind of morning outside, which I guess comforts a little bit. But well, outside, well, if you look up in the skylight, it's still night. I hunt the wumpus. I'm not calling it the wumpus, man. I know there's like the idea of the Gru in what is it? Like in the I was introduced to it via Minecraft mod. I've been watching a lot of Minecraft stuff as of recent, a little bit. There's this really funny trend in like between in Minecraft and like me like shit posting where you have to like they brought back the Jenny mod and you have to goon if you have to goon during Minecraft. It's like can I beat Minecraft while jerking off? I don't like this very much. Not comforting. This may this might be here to lure me into somewhere else. The comforting lights. There's more of those. There's a hole in the ground that I'm assuming I'm supposed to go through, but maybe I have to go through these accursed areas first. I don't like being around here. Hmm. There are very often. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, man. I'm just saying stuff to like occupy myself and talk to you guys because I don't handle this content well. I don't handle this type of content very well. Exit. This is a million exit signs. Life is not about getting to the end. That's a really pretty picture, though. Hold on. I'm gonna put away my gun for a second. That is a really pretty picture. I like the perspective shift that it does that allows you to do that. Anyways, switch back to the shotgun. Life is not about. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, that's it without warning. That's it without warning, I guess. And it puts you there, and it puts you there, and it puts you there of all places to put you. It puts you in areas you are most vulnerable. It's like it really exploits that feeling of vulnerability, which is why I cling to the gun stuff so much, is because it's without it you would feel helpless. And even now, even with all that stuff, I feel helpless. You always feel like something is after you, like something tinges within you to run, but you don't know where, and that's the horror of it. That's what it is. And you it catches you off guard in the way that you think you're able to continue on your journey after taking a detour, but you must relegate yourself to you like is this punishment or is this required? Is this something am I being punished for my curiosity and I must be exploited? I must be exploited for such a fate. Okay, full auto, yeah. But I must be exploit. I don't want to be here. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't want it to end so quickly. I just wanted, sir, Mr. Shady Milk. I just wanted to continue on my journey, Mr. Shady Milk. Yeah, it'll happen without warning, all right. I don't like this place very much. It can do like and it's like it's very hostile in the way that you cling to the wall and the wall shifts. And you feel like you're being punished for exploration. I don't want to be here. I I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here either. Ah, that's if I if someone comes home, if hold on, who's that? Hold on, let me check. Are you home? Let me check if someone's home. Like the moment I said if someone's home, I'm ending it, and then like I'll push it another 30 maybe. I don't like this place, man. If I might not finish it, but I'm this is not of my own like it's not entirely of my own fault. Every journey has its end. Yes, yeah, my every journey has its end, but I'm back here again. I am back here again. So I have to explore it again. That was a forced detour in that way, in that direction. That was a detour in that direction. Now there's a detour in this. Am I gonna be punished for my curiosity? Oh, oh, that's very pretty actually. I like that. I like that. This is a very nice office. Hey, hold on, chat. Chat. You guys want some watermelon? Hold on. I keep saying that. Oh, there's like a little flame there. Anyways, hold on. Oh, let's collect that. You guys want some watermelon? Come on, I've got some watermelon. No? You don't like watermelon? What are you, racist? What's up, nerds? Hey, Crispy. You want some watermelon? I got some watermelon here. I got some watermelon. Get that on the table. Ooh, so you are taking the watermelon. So yeah, so let's have some watermelon. Let's sit a while and look out. That is a very pretty sight. I like this. And there's some more watermelon over here if you want it. Hold on. I'm phasing through the bed. Oh, it's a cat. That's an orange cat. Anyways, going back. I'm not going back there again. Oh, that's the cat. That must be the maker's cats. Even though I am pretty nervous here, this is an interesting aesthetic, and it reminds me of places I've been to before. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart. But you're so supreme. Okay. Today's dream was truly extraordinary. It was like one of those dreams that seem like they speak directly into your soul. Usually, your mind's subconscious attempt at self-reflection, but this time, it's almost, I almost like feel like today's dream was truly extraordinary. It was one of those dreams that feel like they speak directly into your soul. Usually, your mind's subconscious usually your mind's subconscious attempt at self-reflection, but this time, I almost felt like I've experienced a whole new emotion. This feeling was like nothing I've ever experienced before. I'm not sure if I can put it into words, but it seemed so real at the time. Uh, so for, uh, but now it's so faded. I feel like I'd be describing a non-existent color. I'll take some with fried chicken. I can't stay too long. I'm making piss. What a thrill. That there. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you, motherfucker. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. There's more of you. The guns aren't part of the map. I just keep these as like security items. Hold on. It is effectively a security item. It's that dread, I think. It's that sense of dread because you saw him walking before. I have the gun out. I have the gun out. I have the gun out. Okay. I have the gun out. What a thrill. With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm none of my did any of my shots connect? None of my shots connected, it seems. Oh, that's a screwed up looking. Hold on. I guess not. Maybe they're the monsters being bulletproof is not a. The Shadow Man is gone. Hold on. Did that skeleton just bleed? Yeah, it did. I've only got 16 shots there, so I'm probably gonna switch back to the rifle. Okay. The Shadow Man, I shot him away. Hopefully. What a thrill. Okay. I dreamed of a place at the peak of a mountain. A peak so high the sun never set there. A peak above the thick mist and above the clouds and above anyone's imagination. Sunshine made it feel like a place of serenity. Then I felt like I was just at the dawn of my journey, despite having spent so many arduous days ascending through the fog. What a thrill! With darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill! I'm searching and I'm melting to you. There's one of those like rounded obelisks. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Snake eater, in my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. what? Speak of such. I'm still in a dream. Snake eater. There it is. The EVERDAWN. This tiny shelter, a combination of all of utmost joy and sheer dread. It is here that I feel truly alive, but one mistake, one wrong thought, and this place will fall apart. That's what I fear, and I cannot let it get to me. It will fade once again and become nothing more than a memory, locked far in the deepest depth, in the darkest depths of my mind. Sooner or later, I have to leave. However, there's no denying that. There is just one choice I'm able to make. I can leave now and forever seal this place in my mind as a serene memory. I can remember it as the place that made my life worth living and cherish it indefinitely. Or I can stay here for a little longer. Stay by day, stay in day by day, look at the people come and go. I could be here until I get bored of happiness itself and become a mere husk of my former self. The sheer joy this place emits will fade one day, and then I won't be leaving on my own terms. I remember this dream, but do I know if I made the right choice? It's one of these places up at the top of the world. That is beautiful though. Breaking through the fog, through my fears, through all of my uneasiness, to see this, it's worth it. I think it was worth it. Even me being hysterical earlier and not wanting to go forward, I was greeted with this place. This needs Skyrim music. Now I'm. This might not be like the most tasteful place to make a reference to that. I'm remembering Fauna, and even with like the slightly eerie music playing, when I look at this and like I could alter it in any way, I would put her song "Let Me Stay Here." Let me stay here and put it here, and as I contemplate this purplish blue high cumulus sky upon the foggy land and like the desolate, barren but utterly beautiful tundra wilderness. I have to go, but I like it. Not bad. Not entirely bad. Keep going. You just gotta keep going. That's a trippy effect. Oh, we're in one of these mazes. Oh, no! Did I go to the wrong area? This place keeps, like, startling me. I guess I wasn't supposed to go here. No, this is the limit of this hallway. You can see the limits now, and you have to backtrack. Limits here, limits there. It's one of these kinds of places. And I keep ending up back here. Ever so slightly. It seems almost normal for me to do that. No? Is this the end? I'm not sure. I'm not... Keep wandering around this place. Part of me, admittedly, with this map, and I keep falling. No, that is not... Is it a leap of faith that I have to make? I'm not comfortable anymore. I don't want to... Right when I said, is this the end? Am I gonna... Well, and then this happens. I'm afraid of the pyramid. Who who else is in chat? Sound off. Oh man. You know what? I'm gonna check my notifications. Um. Oh yeah, Leah talking about that. I'm gonna switch back to the shotgun for my own fucking safety. There's always gonna be another rug pull, I feel. Is this the true? The true height of where I'm meant to go? I don't like this place. It's not fun. Oh, there's the wall. I don't want to go inside the pyramid. I don't want to. Quite frankly. I don't want to go inside the pyramid. I That's another wall. I'm still here. Hey, thank you, Dantiok. Thank you, Dantiok. I really appreciate that. There's probably gonna be another wall. I'm gonna have to go inside, don't I? Alright, I got 9 shots for the shotgun. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Thank you. Is that it? Is it over? EVERDAWN. Oh, nope. Hold on. There it is. EVERDAWN. The end. Okay. That's it. Thank you everyone who came. A perfect 2-hour thing. Although I've heard it takes 40 minutes. I've heard it takes 30 minutes for other people. But yeah, I guess all of my I'm not playing the Lost Wallet. I'm not doing that. You've already seen my share of me getting uneasy and being uneasy about everything. But you know, EVERDAWN. First I'd like to thank Shady Milk for making this map. even if like, it's my own fault that I get so scared of things, that I get so scared and frightened of things that I was looking for, of things that I fear in the corner of my eye. Perhaps it is all just a figment of my memory. Um, Thank you, Sammy XL121. Thank you, Crispy Chips. Thank you, Clanker Upstairs. Thank you, Dantioch. And thank you, Random Perv, for stopping by. And again, thank you to Shady Milk, because besides me being scared of Everdawn and everything that gets like straddled to it, besides all of that going on, um, besides every aspect of that, something that I really appreciated is the artistry that went into that, and that went into a map like this, where um that of a map like this, where it's very cerebral, it's very interesting it's very sensitive, it's very emotional in the way that the creator expresses his emotions, the way he conducts his art, and the ways that he inserted it into there. The environments are very pretty when they decide to be the and the psychological aspect of it, besides the horror, outside of the horror, I really appreciated, because dealing with mental issues yourself, like, and wanting a way to express that, to like sort of find an escapism of your own mind, and Everdawn, of like the of the lines between real and fictional, and like how much you can keep in your head, how much you can stay out of it, and the idea of a dream that is so beautiful you never want to leave, and but he was able to imprint his dream into memory, and it became Everdawn. That, like, as someone who keeps a dream journal, unironically, it's like helps with my psychological health, I guess. It's I don't know, I tell myself it helps, but most of the time I just don't want to forget all of it, because might as well. And everything, all of this, all of this I like. All of like it's and to see that expressed through a Gmod map, it's very pleasant. It's very pleasant to me. Very pleasant to me. So okay, thank you everyone who came. I will be seeing you guys next Thursday for MSS Blue, my first live film freakout. Right before Halloween, Otsu Love, and I will see you then. Let's find someone to raid. Let's find someone to raid. Hold on, who's in my subscriptions? Ooh, unlisted. Ooh, Dizzy. Um, Sugi Aoki. Oh, damn. Nyaru is playing Coffin of Andrew and Renee. Um, Karaoke. Sleepy. I'm gonna send y'all into where should we go? Oh, dispatch game. I'll send y'all to Kara. Oh, that. I'm gonna put that in my watch later. I'm gonna send you to I'm gonna send you to Kara, dispatch game. Okay. Um hey, sorry, Space Missiles Enjoyer. Sorry, Foxtrot, you got me at the end. But manual raid. Otsu love, guys.